looking for something to do with the kiddos over Memorial Day weekend that is outside and kind of fun and maybe a little bit outside of what you typically do? Well, today we have Russel, and we're going to talk about fishing with your kiddos.
That's
so
right.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me here. This is a great weekend to get the kids involved in fishing. And if you haven't done it before or you don't know how to get your kids involved in fishing, it's really, really easy. And what a great 3-day weekend to make it happen.
Because I'm seeing all this stuff that you have here and this handy dandy thing you made and these, and how easy is it?
It really is easy. If you don't have gear, the best thing you could possibly do is borrow the gear. There's a lot of people in your neighborhood that are just like me and probably have a lot of gear and are more than willing to lend it to you to get the kids out there fishing.
Okay, so if I want to take the kiddos fishing this weekend, and I don't have a lot, so I call you up and I say, hey, can I borrow something? Or I call my dad, he's actually the one that has all the stuff, you know,
right.
like you. Where do I go? Do I have to drive up to Flag? Do I have to drive up to Prescott? Where can I go to be able to do this fun stuff?
Arizona is the crown jewel of community fishing programs in the nation. We have 36 community ponds that are set at parks around the state.
When you say community
cities.
ponds, what do you mean?
These are just fishing ponds in the middle of a park. In several public parks around the valley, there's 36 of these that have fishable ponds that are stocked with fish, with trout, with catfish, and sunfish every other week. So there's always catchable fish, good-sized fish in there for everyone to catch.
So do I need a license or do I need to get permission to go to one of these community?
It's a great question. Kids 10 and under do not need a license. 10 to 15 can buy a hunting and fishing combination license for only $5 for a whole year.
And where can I go to get this? Do I have to drive to a store? Can I get it online? Let's say that I wake up and I'm like, hey kiddos, let's go ahead and go fishing. And can I look it up online, print it out, and then go?
You go to the Arizona Game and Fish website, which is azgfd.com, and you can print out your licenses right there. That's how I buy mine.
That is so easy, so much easier.
And for $5. It's just unbelievably easy.
So I go ahead and I say, kiddos, let's wake up, let's go fishing. I go online, I get my license, pay a couple extra bucks online for that, just for me, because my kiddos are under 10.
Right.
And I borrow some equipment from my dad or from you or another friend. What is it that I actually need to go out fishing?
Okay, obviously you're going to need a fishing pole at the community.
A stick with a string, maybe?
Yes, let's have a real fishing pole. How about we do that? So you're going to need a fishing pole, you need line, you're going to need hooks. At these community ponds, trout is really what you're going to be fishing for during the day. Just small hooks on a line, and some corn. Is canned corn. Put some corn on there and throw it out there. They'll start nibbling. The great part about the community fishing program is that they're set in parks where there's playgrounds for the kids.
Oh, that's
so if they set the poles, and this is my handy dandy pole holder here, so it's got all the gear and the snacks inside here, and you can actually put the poles in here while the kids are waiting for a bite. If they get a little bored, they can run across the way and just go on the swing set for a little while and then come back.
That's a really good idea. And I see you have a cooler in there. There's some snacks in there because we know kids always get hungry, so you need food. But I think most importantly are these items right here, along with a big bottle of sunblock. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Always have sunscreen.
Kiddos are going to get burned in Arizona. We need to be very careful. So make sure that you have the sunblock. Make sure that you have the head protection, the hats, and so very important.
And eye protection as well.
And you brought that up, and I find that interesting because I don't think we think about it. We as adults wear sunglasses, but kiddos, I don't think that they always think about it, so that's a really good point.
Yes.
So all the stuff that you need to take, which if you look, there really isn't very much. So for more information on the community fishing program, go ahead and visit aztv.com. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more on Arizona Daily next.